I feel like I want to cry. Hello and welcome to the vlog. I have decided to film all the things I'm going to make in October, like a vlog. I hope you like it and find it more interesting like that than me sitting and talking about the things I made. So I'm about to go to my hairdresser to dye and cut my hair because, okay. And I wanted to talk to you about what I'm knitting right now. It is the 2nd of October. We are having a really autumnal weather here. It's raining and it's a little bit cold, and I do not have any winter or autumn clothes. So I will have to do this also the next few days. I have finished my sweater, the one I made again and you saw to my previous podcast. In the 1st of October, it was about after midnight, I was doing my Italian bind off. So then I didn't want to start something new, so I continued with my kilometer scarf. I've shown this to a previous podcast. I started with this shade of pink. It's from, I had skeins from Kid Silk, which I find very irritating on my skin, so I didn't want to use them somewhere else. I mean, okay, I'm making a scarf, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it. And I started with the pink shade and I continued with this gray one, but the combination of the two seemed like 2010. I don't know, I didn't like it, so I ripped the gray off and I decided to go with this, I think it's powder pink shade 41. I get confused a little bit with drops colors because usually they have names, but on the skeins you receive there is only the number. Okay, so I like this, but I have total of 9 skeins and I think I want to make it a little bit longer. So have placed an order with 2 more shades. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, so when I receive the order we'll talk about it again, and then I want to start another project, the Oleander from, okay, I don't remember, I will put her name somewhere here, and I will do this later when I come back from my hairdresser. So for now I'm going to leave you, go and have my hair done, and we'll talk later. Bye. I have received the yarn. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to now, and I'm going to turn the camera so that you can see. We can see together what I have purchased. Oh, this is drops alpaca, which I want to pair with a purple. It's a very vivid orange color. I bought 3 skeins of this. Okay, there is it. And I bought this kid silk. I think this is burgundy. I don't know if you can really see the color here. I'm going to make a better shot. Oh, this is okay, one is maroon and the other is burgundy. I don't know how you can see the colors here, but I'm going to try and have a better shot of it. And I bought sock yarn. I bought this Fiesta drops and I went to try and knit my first pair of socks. Okay, let's see what I have purchased. I have my kilometer scarf here. I have an open window, that's why you are hearing noises. And this is, I think it's the maroon color, this one. And I don't know if you can tell the difference with this one. And this one, it's the burgundy. I like them both, but I don't know. I feel I'm going to go with this one. I'm not sure. I will have to decide, and you are not here to tell me your opinion, and I will have probably made my decisions before you watch this video. Anyway, I'm glad I did that because I really want to knit this one and wear it. And I also begin the Oleander sweater by Audrey Borrego. I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name, but I think I'm knitting size 3 with a 3.5mm needles, but I feel this is too big for me because as you can see, I have it on my shoulders and it's still big. I don't want it to be so big. I do not have the yarn I thought I have. I have less yarn. I think she asks for size 3 for 1060 meters of yarn, and I have 1600 meters of yarn, and I have 1100 meters with this cotton merino from Drops. And I'm going to unravel this and try knitting size 1. I hope this works. I made the decision to start the pattern from bottom up. Usually I prefer patterns from top to bottom, but I don't know, I feel I want to improvise. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to frog it for now and continue a little bit later. And this is all I have to do today. It's Saturday. I'm going to relax and try to figure out what I'm going to do with all this yarn. It is currently the 9th of October. I have just finished filming the video for the things I want to make for autumn and winter using my stas. If you haven't watched this video, I will put a link. I was talking about using that yarn from Drops Merino. I was talking about my Oleander sweater, which I don't know if I filmed that. I started knitting the size 3 and I did the I followed the pattern as it is from bottom up, and I realized it was too big for me, and I also realized I do not have the yarn for this, so I changed my plans and started making the smaller size. I think it's smaller one, I think, and I started backwards, which means I started from top down, and I needed the back, which is almost 1 skein. I have 10 skeins of this, and the pattern suggests that I should have 1,300 meters of yarn, and I have 1,100 meters. So I did the back, then I did the 2 fronts, which is 1 more skein, and now we used 1 more skein and connected a new yarn, which is the things I have here. It's almost 4 skeins. So I was thinking that if I use the skeins of yarn I have and use 3 skeins for the sleeves and the neckline. I'm not sure if it's enough. If it's too short, I'm going to change and make the sleeves either 3/4 or make short sleeves. I'm not sure yet, but this is my idea, so that I can have a longer torso for my sweater. So I feel this goes well because I've tried this on and it fits, so it's okay. For the smaller size, I feel after blocking it will expand. So this happens with cotton merino. It expands a lot, in my opinion. So I'm knitting this, and I'm not doing anything else at the moment because this has my attention. I think it goes well. I do not want to jinx it, but things like this happens when you knit, so maybe, I don't know, I will have to frog it. It is the 15th of October, I'm not sure. I realized yesterday as I was finishing the body of my sweater that it's a good idea to start with the sleeves to see how much yarn I have. And as I kept knitting, I realized that the pattern, which was in the right order and not top down as I was doing at the moment, it's much better. It has texture, it's not the same, so I ripped it off. And now I have started with the sleeve, so I can calculate how many centimeters I can knit with the 1 skein of yarn. So I'm right here right now and I was thinking that it's a better idea to start. I have started with a provisional cast on, and I will do the same thing with my body. I will start from bottom up, like the pattern suggests already. So I will start with a provisional cast on to see how many repeats I can have, because on the body she suggests that you have certain amount of repeats so that you can finish in a certain row right here up the armpit. So I'm doing the first sleeve with a provisional cast on, and I will see how much I can knit with one skein from here, and then I will start the body, also starting with a provisional cast on. And I have realized that I will not be able to have my sweater, my Oleander sweater, in October, but that's okay. That's knitting. I prefer to put a little more time to something I like, and instead of knitting something I will not wear. So that's where we are. And I also decided to make a wreath. I do not like autumn, although people are so excited with autumn. I'm a spring girl, I prefer spring. And my husband loves Halloween, so he likes to put out things, Halloweeny things, spooky things, and to make it a little bit more cohesive, I have made some things all over these years to be more autumnal. And I decided to make a wreath because I had made a wreath before with some pumpkins, but it's too small for my door. I decided to make a bigger one with dried flowers, and I thought it would be a good idea to decorate it for Halloween with a black cat. So I'm currently crocheting an amigurumi, a black cat amigurumi, to put on my wreath. But until now you will have probably seen this video, I'm not sure, we'll see. So that's all I'm doing up until now. As you can see, last night I have finished the body. Ignore the endings. I have just about half a sleeve made before I started this, and as you can see, I think now it's at the right length, but I feel if I make the sleeves it will go up, and also I would like to see how much this will expand when I wash it. So I was thinking about blocking it just like that in this face, steam block it to see how this will expand, because you see, if I do this, it has a lot of positive ease on me. So I will try this and then see, try it on again and see if it fits like I want it to fit. It's not going to be as the Audrey Borrego suggests on her pattern, because it's size 1. I think I should have made size 2 for me. I do not have the yarn for it. And if I finish with this, I will continue with the sleeves and the neckline and see how it goes. I feel probably will make it a 3/4 sleeve, because I don't think I have the yarn for a full length sleeve. Hello again. It's the last day of October knitting diaries, and I wanted to catch up with you. I am currently knitting this hat. This is for my brother. It's my own pattern. I have already knitted this for me and as a gift twice, and I'm using Lanagato Super Soft. I have talked about this yarn in my autumn winter plans. It was in my stash because I bought it, I think, 3 or 4 years ago to make a hat for my brother, which I never came around to do it. And now it's the time because I want to distash and I want to give it to him because it was his birthday a few days ago. So I feel I'm going to finish this probably tomorrow if I don't pick up something else to knit. So it will be my first finished subject for November. We'll see. In November diaries. And the knitting pattern that took all my energy and it came to be a disappointment at the end. It's the Oleander sweater from Audrey Borrego. There's nothing wrong with the pattern, don't get me wrong. It's a free pattern. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. But I didn't have the yarn, the amount of yarn needed for this pattern. And I started knitting size 3, but I came to realize that it was too big for me, so I ripped it off. You have probably seen all this, so there's no meaning of me telling you all about it again. So I was at that point where I wanted to knit size 1, and I blocked the body. It felt good, but not wide enough, so I feel I'm probably size 2 and not size 1, not size 3. But when I connected the sleeves, and I will try it on to see what I mean. When I connected the sleeves, I realized that it's not the sleeve that I want because I do not have enough yarn for it, and probably will be a 3/4 sleeves and not short sleeve. By any means not a long sleeve. I do not have the yarn for a long sleeve, so we'll have to rip this off, and I feel like I want to cry because it is I have been working for this over a month, and I should trust my gut a little more. Anyway, I will try it on to see how it looks. I have to find a space where you can see very clear what I'm talking about, because yesterday we had a lovely day, and today, although it's hot, it feels about to rain. So let me try this on and close up the video. Okay, I hope we have a good light in here as much as we can because it's all gray outside. As you can see, it's not that it doesn't fit or it's small, but I feel like I would like the neckline down here, and the sleeve, I feel that even if I block it, how much it will expand. I don't know. I don't feel it's the fitting I want the sweater to have. So I will rip it off and start it again. And I feel I want to cry. But I know that if I put the effort to continue the pattern as I am right now, at the stage I am right now, I'm not going to wear it. So I will rip it off. I think I have 2 more skeins, so I feel like it will be enough for me to make it a little shorter on the body, to be up to here with a ribbing, and make 3/4 sleeves a little puffier. I don't know if I can explain it right. So I will start with ripping it off. I will not try to knit it immediately. I have to take my time with it. So I will probably start this in November. I'm not sure. We'll see. So I will let you know. I hope this video is not all over the place. I've never done this before. I don't know how it will end up, but this was a rather medium month knitting wise for me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like it. Please leave me a comment and I will see you at the next one. Bye.